afternoon. How is everyone who's out there? Welcome to my little Master System Saturdays that I've been doing for the last month or so at this point. So, yeah, I've just been going through stuff that I played as a kid on the Master System. I'm trying to think what was the first. So I did Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck first. That took a few weeks to complete, but managed to get that out of the way. And then slight detour to Alex Mack. No, that's a different thing. Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX, which is a remake of Master System game, so it still counts, I think. Well, we played it anyway. That was a very hard game that I do not recommend. I played it purely for nostalgia because it was built into my Master System, so I played it a lot. But obviously never got very far because it's quite hard and the end parts are terrible. Today, I thought I would play the Master System version of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, which is not, it's not like a port or like a downgrade version of like the Mega Drive version or the Genesis version. It is basically a different game entirely that was released about the same time. Cause I don't know what regions generally it was, but the Master System I know went on for quite a long time, or at least they released games for it for quite a long time, even after the Mega Drive was out. So this game, Sonic the Hedgehog, was actually released in 1991, which is the same year that the Mega Drive version of Sonic was released. And I know they released a bunch of other Sonic the Hedgehog games after that. There's a Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which again is completely different from the Mega Drive one, and then there's a bunch of other really weird ones that I've not played too much of. I've fooled around with in emulators yonks ago. There's weird ones that are like in the style of Donkey Kong Country, where they've got like the pre-rendered sprites that they've made, but because the Master System's got such a kind of lower color palette and stuff, it just looks really bad. Like, I don't know why they decided to do that, and if I remember right, the sprites are massive on the screen, so it makes it just really hard to even play the game. So I know there's at least maybe 2 or 3 of those. There is also, I want to say there's a kart game or racing game of some kind. I'm not sure. I'm not probably going to go through the entire library. I'm thinking, no, I definitely won't go through Sonic the Hedgehog because, fun fact about me, this is the first video game, as far as I remember, that I ever completed. I have a distinct memory of when I was like 5 or 6, completing it on my Master System, and then running out into the hall where I think one of my big cousins was visiting at the time, and trying to get them, my mum and that, to come and see, because I was very excited. I had completed a video game and someone had to see it. I don't recall if they cared very much. I don't think they did. I think they might have humoured me a little bit and come in and be like, oh, that's great, well done. But, so I know I can finish this game. It may have been about 30 years ago, but I definitely finished it. So there's that. So I'm thinking I might do this. I might be able to do this all today because it's not a massively long game. If not, then I'll use a little save state because it doesn't save in the game itself, and come back to it next week. Or if we complete it today, I think I'll probably go into Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because I did play that back in the day, but I haven't actually completed it. And I've not seen all of it as far as I'm aware. I remember my cousin, a different cousin than the one I just mentioned, had a Game Gear and they had Sonic 2 on that. And most of the Game Gear games were basically just the Master System games, because the hardware was pretty similar from my understanding. Generally, the only difference was the resolution was lower, so the screen was a bit tighter. So you would, in Sonic, for example, you would have just a bit less room to move. There's now a big fly in here, so that's great. But yeah, let's just move on to the game. Let's put it across. Now I've just checked that I have the sound on my microphone. It looks like I do though, so that's good. I'm just going to turn it up slightly. There we go. And then if I can just switch my camera on over here, there we go. Right. So let us do this. So, like I said, it's a completely different game from the Mega Drive one. I think a lot of the zones and stuff are either similarly named or the same names, but they are completely different levels, and a lot of them are completely different in layout and enemies and all that sort of thing. So like, that's a very similar enemy, but it's just a lot smaller. Oh, and the music in this game is amazing. It's fantastic. Like, I have a soft spot for a Master System music. I think it's pretty killer in a lot of cases. Although hearing this doesn't sound like it is this level's music from what I remember. I'm sure this is a later level music, but maybe I'm just misremembering. We got the old invisibility, and we go very high, and then go right into spikes. Oh, lucky I had that invisibility. Okay. But yeah, I don't actually know how many zones are in this. The way it works, if I'm remembering, and oh no, I did play a little bit of this when I was doing a test stream a few months ago, but there are 3 acts per zone, so there's 2 proper levels, and then the 3rd act is just a boss stage. So it's not like Sonic 1 on the Mega Drive where you would you would just have the boss at the end of the 2nd act. I think that's how it worked. In this case, you have just a separate level for the boss. Most of the time, I think. Oh, there we go. And then there's also special zones as well, which I think are all the same. They're all just big, springy levels that are that can be quite annoying. They're not quite as cool as the kind of rotating levels in the Mega Drive version. Okay, maybe this is the right music for this level. I mean, it definitely is. See, I don't remember this section always I thought was very cool. I don't know why. It's this underground section with a cool lined backdrop. Oh. Oh, hi Scientologist. Hey Rosie, saw you streaming in the Mega Drive, Master System version of Sonic, and I was a Game Gear kid, had to come and soak in nostalgia. Excellent, yeah. So I was saying before, like the version of this that was on the Game Gear was the exact same. Like those were always just like straight ports. So if you had this on the Game Gear, then you've played this game just at a slightly lower resolution. But yeah, I have a very soft spot for this game because it's like one of the first games I ever played, and I played it probably a lot more than I played the Mega Drive. Oh, Sonic 1. And so there was a noise. Oh, it was Scientology following. Thanks for the follow, Scientologist. So I don't have the best setup right now in terms of like where I can see things. So I'm just having to look here and there. There is an emerald. There you go. One of the Chaos Emeralds right there. I don't remember where all the Chaos Emeralds are, so I probably can't get them all, and I don't know what difference it makes in this one either. I know where like maybe 2 of them are, but I feel like I remember them being just really obscure in a lot of cases. And I don't know if they're on like every level or just some of the levels. How do we get up here again? There we go. And a wee coin box. Oh, bugger. Yeah, never owned a Mega Drive, had friends and family with them, so I feel a slight more attachment to this game as it was mine. Yeah, I get you. Like, I did have a Mega Drive, but I got it a lot later. But I think like Sonic 3 and Knuckles and all that would have been out by the time I had a Mega Drive. I tended to get a lot of consoles a bit later, back in the day. Like Master System. Yeah, so the Mega Drive would have been out when I had a Master System, and obviously because I had this game as well. Because I'm an 86er, so I think the Master System came out around 86. I don't actually know when it came out in the UK. Bought a Mega Drive in your teens, but first console was PS1. Yeah, I had most of the 16-bit, well, not most of the 16-bit consoles, but like the main ones. I had like a Super Nintendo and a Mega Drive. I had just a normal Nintendo, an NES, and a Master System before that. And yeah, I was quite lucky because if I asked mum and dad for stuff, I generally got it, which was nice. So I remember getting a PS1 as well because my big cousin was getting one and I had to have what he was having, so that's what I got. Although I kind of regret that. I kind of wish I'd gone in the 64. I feel like I would have appreciated that 64 a bit better. But plenty of good stuff on the PS1 though. Oh, come on now. There we go. Oh, yes. Fail 86er, perfect. It's weird, I feel like the Master System was, from my understanding, quite big, especially in Europe. So I'm surprised how few people have nostalgia for this stuff. Like, I don't feel like I see people talk about the Master System that much. Which is a shame, because there's a lot of cool stuff on the Master System. Like the fact that I feel like there's probably not a lot of people who didn't own a Master System who know that this game is completely its own thing. Like, I'd imagine they would expect it's just like a kind of a backwards port of the Mega Drive one. Oh, I forget. Oh, this guy's super easy from what I remember. I do like this music. Wish there was a collection of the Game Gear Sonic games. Yeah, I think you're probably better off in the Master System versions because the Game Gear versions are very low res. Because I remember playing those back in the day on like emulators and stuff when I was just curious, and it's like it is basically just the same game, but it's like on a smaller scale. But I do like these Sonic games I have a lot of love for. I definitely I was saying before, I definitely think I want to play Sonic 2 after this because I didn't own that one, but I have played it. See that because they're still not only Game Gear. I guess the 8-bit games, yeah. You know, to Mega Drive ones so often. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think they've ever put this game on any collection or anything, which is crazy. But yeah, I was saying before, yeah, I know they put a ton of Sonic games out after, like, well after the Game Gear and Mega Drive were like the main systems, and some of them seem questionable. Like, this is a genuinely very good game, this one, and I know Sonic 2 is pretty cool too. Like, Sonic 2 is pretty wild from what I remember. Like, I remember it's very elaborate in a lot of places. There's a lot of cool mechanics and stuff that they have in it. Like, you've got a glider, there's like minecart stages, all that sort of thing. Hey, Super Duper Alex. Thanks for coming along. How's it going? Yeah, it's funny you saying that. I have not even thought about the fact that they haven't really released. Oh yeah, the slowdown in this level's awesome. These games or the Master System or Game Gear games at all. Like, even in some of the collections they had like unlockable games, but they were not even this obscure. It's like Sonic the Fighters and that sort of thing. You'd think they'd want to put everything out there. Here we go. Oh. I'm trying to think, is there a gem on this level? There it is. I had a feeling there was one. Oh, come on, just get the coins, man. What are you doing? There we go. Okay, I am not good at this part. Oh, there we go. So those are the two Chaos Emeralds that I know about. I'm not entirely sure where the rest are, but I'll keep an eye out. Glider was a big thing, yeah. Yeah, I could never control that glider as well, so I'm looking forward to trying to do that, and with my 30 plus years of gaming, knowledge at this point. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Sonic the Fighters is way more obscure than this. Like, because this is on a console that a lot of people had. Like, fair enough, it came quite late in the console, like, cycle and stuff, because it was after the Mega Drive came out, but it's still a good game that more people should play. And you wouldn't even need to, like, remake it or anything. I think you could just release it as is, and it's good. Like, there's nothing... I mean, maybe do something to these levels, because these levels fucking suck, but... I mean, maybe they look suck and I'm just bad at them. I want to get that one up! Come on! Ah! Oh my god. Okay. I regret that comment I made earlier about having 30 plus years of gaming knowledge, because I just scrambled it away there. Sonic the Fighters, but no things like Sonic Chaos or Triple Trouble. Yeah, so those are the ones that I don't have a lot of knowledge of. I think I've played those back when I first discovered emulators and was like, oh my god, look at all these games I've never seen before, and just fucked about with them. I have a small affinity for Sonic the Fighters because Bean and Bart from were in Fighters Megamix, and it was amazing at the time. See, I don't even think I've played Sonic Fighters at all. Cause I don't think I had those collections where it was on, and I highly doubt there were any arcades I would have ever gone to that had it in the UK, if it was even in the UK at any point. Fighters Megamix, that rings a bell as well. I don't know. I'm not a big fighting game guy, so I don't know too much, but that name is familiar. Oh, is that Fighter Megamix the one with a car? The Daytona car that you can play as. Oh, I love to slow down. Come on. Has Hornet. It's Hornet the car. Whoa. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Hornet's the car. Cool. Yeah. I've definitely seen and heard about that. Oh, I went way too quick here. What are we doing? Ho 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 ho. There we go. I love the background of this stage as well. I think Master System games look really good. I will put my reputation on the line for that hot take. Just look at those cool mountains with the cool kind of like sunset colour on them and stuff, and the clouds. It's very cool. I'm pretty sure the next act has one of my favourite looks when you're in the jungle. It's very, very cool. Like, the Master System was capable of some good shit when people took the time. It's much preferred in fighting Vipers plus tons of other Sega stuff. Ah, okay. Oh, fuck. That's my first death, though. That's quite impressive, I'd say. Yeah, so I'm not like a massive fighting game person, so I've not... It's certainly not back then I wouldn't have known much about that stuff. That's stuff that I just know kind of these days from like osmosis, just from always looking at gaming stuff online. Oh, game looks genuinely lovely. Yeah, it's like, it's just a nice looking game. Like, it's got really nice backgrounds. The sprites are pretty solid. Like, Sonic looks pretty good. It's good colour. Enemies are good. Yeah, I'm always excited to get to the next section though, because the section in the jungle, I think it just looks awesome. Oh, try not to die again. Is that the end? I think that's at the end. I'm not going to run though, just in case. No, we're good, we're good. Good music as well. This is partly why I decided to do like a Master System specific kind of day for streaming, because I don't feel like it gets enough love. Like, I just for as popular as it was, I feel like it's kind of one of the forgotten systems. Ooh. Okay, if I remember this, I need to. Oh fuck! I need to stay on them. I did get this far before. Remember the jungle zone being the hardest stage? Used to find the boss really awkward. I can't remember what the boss is. I don't remember it being too hard. I just meant it was very it's quite an elaborate stage because it's got a lot of height to it. You're doing a lot of jumping about. Okay. And then like going over ramps and stuff. Maybe I need to not use my hands when I'm in the middle of a boss fight. Nailed it. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. I literally said nailed it as I kill myself. What a numpty. Okay. We got it this time. We got it this time. 2, 3. Take me with you, yeah. Don't leave, Robotnik. We can be friends. Right, and then this one's just 2. What? What? Okay, that was bullshit. That was not on me that time. That was just some nonsense. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. That was some nonsense. That's just a life taken for no reason. Yeah. I'm pretty sure the next one's the jungle stage. It's definitely, I think, one of the cooler ones. 2 Chaos Emeralds. So I'm not sure I know where the Chaos Emerald is in this jungle area. It's the thing. Let's find out though. We've only got 1 life here though. I've gone and clicked away like a numpty. Yeah, look at this fucking stage, man. This is so good. I think the thing that... Oh, let me just kill this guy before we start talking. I think the thing that always impressed me is how much detail there is. Like, there's so much going on, especially for a Master System game. And the fact that these parts look like they're in the background, and I think part of them are, to be fair, but they're actually platforms, is just very cool for a Master System game, I think. And these parts as well, these look just like kind of like they're in the background, but they're actually part of the level. Yeah, so I feel like I feel like I do know where the Chaos Emerald is in here. It's like hidden somewhere like this. Like you have to go back on your shelf to get to it. So I'll probably be doing a lot of back and forth. Yeah, this stuff as well. These waterfalls look amazing. I don't know how well this comes across in the stream, to be fair. What are that? Oh. But just the fact that there's the waterfall and then there's the additional part of the waterfall where it comes over the actual part of the stage is very cool. Oh. Got a nice wee jam in the background as well. Oh. See, I think, yeah, maybe it was pushing them the Master System a bit hard considering all the slowdown you get, but it's worth it. The boss of memory serves is dropping bombs that roll on a double. You still Vine? Oh, W still Vine. Okay, yeah. That sounds vaguely familiar. We should get that far, so we'll find out. And hopefully, I will not die. Because I do want to get this completed. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Let's go. See, in my head, I remember as a kid equating these weird brown blocks to chocolate or biscuits. I don't know why. It's just a random thought I just had that I remember as a kid just thinking, oh, these are weird biscuit blocks. But they're not. They're not. They're rocks. We're not crazy. Oh. Yeah, this part's tricky. Where's the next block? Oh, there we go. Oh, is it down here? Oh. What is down there is my untimely demise. And is that a game over? Am I going to have to start again? No, wait, it continues. I am going to be a cheater and create a save state though, because I do not want to repeat the whole game. Save. There we go. Yeah, for like, my main reason for playing this on stream is literally just to show it. Like, because like I said, I feel like not a lot of people have seen these games, and I kind of want to replay them as well. So it's not about the challenge part. So I'm not above doing a save state or something like that, just so we can get through it all. Because I do want to just see the end. Ah, come on now. The slowdown buggered me a wee bit there. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't remember there being quite as much slowdown in this level, but I guess there is. Just get a wee bit of the coins. I mean, that is the thing, like, the controls on this are pretty tight as well. Like, the only thing throwing me off here is the slowdown. But other than that, it's like, it's a pretty well-controlled game. Any mistakes you see are purely my own, apart from the couple of slowdown occasions. And now I'm just dying a lot. Went from not dying at all, really, in the first couple of levels to dying all the time. And repeat myself a little bit, they should do a collection of these and understand Not Born if it was just looking worse looking than a Mega Drive game. It's really a totally different game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it's like the fact that they are just completely different. I don't think there's a stage. There's not a stage like this in Sonic 1 on Mega Drive, as far as I'm aware. And I don't know why they wouldn't do it either. Like maybe not. I can see why they might not do like a Master System only collection, because I feel like that's probably like a fairly niche appeal. But if you're doing another Sonic collection with all the Mega Drive ones, why not just bung these on there as well? Like all you need to do is put a ROM and an emulator on your on the game, and then you've got it. Like it seems like very minimal work. Like I said, you don't even need to do work to these games. They're like, it's just a good game. It can be played now without any issue. And if you're putting in the sort of features they do in most retro collections these days, with like a rewind and a save state and that sort of thing, then there's no reason why someone couldn't just play through this as normal, you know, in the year 2021, as I'm doing right now. I mean, the fact that we're getting Master System games being re-released or remade, I think kind of bodes well for that sort of thing. So maybe it's something we will see eventually. Right? Because like last week I played the remake of Alex Kidd, which is a bad game, as it goes, but it's a Master System game, and it's by proxy then kind of relatively obscure. So the fact that that got it, and that I forget, was it Monster Island was the other one that got remade not long ago? I played a little bit of that on Switch. Yeah, feel like it's leaving money on the table, not the largest amount, but the effort, like you say. Yeah, so like considering they do these collections so often, and I think they are doing another Sonic collection soon, or yeah, they are. They're doing Sonic Origins or something stupid, aren't they? The Monster Wonder Boy remakes have been great here. Yeah. The one I played, I forget what it was. It's the one that came out on the Switch a couple of years ago that looked amazing. It was very. They didn't do a massive amount to make it, you know, friendlier. Like there's a lot of really obscure things in that game where like I do not know how you would do it without looking up a guide. Like I had to look up a guide multiple times, and even then, I couldn't finish it. I think you definitely need to do a bit more in those cases. The same with Alex Kidd. There's a lot of kind of obscure stuff in Alex Kidd. When I was playing that would have been nice to have improved. I don't remember this section at all. Yeah, I think because I did do a test stream and played through up until the jungle last time, so I think this is where I probably stopped because I don't remember this. Oh ho ho. Let's go. Yeah, I don't remember going up so much. It's very cool. I like going up in platformers. They are, and it's mostly just Mega Drive again. Yeah, I saw that. I think that I already own all those games so many times. Like I only own one copy of this game. Oh, come on now. That's one of those. Yeah, but I think I've got those Sonic games on my PC, on my 360. Oh, bugger. I think I've also got like a Mega Drive collection on Switch that has them as well. But I don't need Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles again. I'm certainly not buying them again. Like, give me a wee Master System collection and I will be all about it. To be fair, I think the strategy of releasing the Mega Drive ones is why Sonic fans still exist, because the modern ones, not Mania or shite. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. I'm really surprised they've not done another Mania. Like another proper Mania. I know they've done some DLC and like, oh, come on now. And they've re-released it at least once. But I don't know why they've not done it again. Like they seem determined to just keep doing 3D Sonic games, even though they were never all that good. Like I have some nostalgia for Sonic Adventure 2 because I played that a lot on the GameCube. But it wasn't good. That was just me being at a time where I didn't have a lot of games, so I would have played anything really. And it was Sonic the Hedgehog, and I had that nostalgia. Although saying that, I think a lot of the reason I like Sonic the Hedgehog is this game and the Sonic the comic that came out in the UK, which is not the same as the Archie comics that the Americans have. It was a completely different thing, and I fucking loved that comic. It was so cool. There were so many awesome concepts and stories in that game where they took the storylines from the games and like expanded on them and stuff. So cool. Sonic Colors was decent, so it's good they picked the remaster of that one. Yeah, I've actually not played Sonic Colors, so I'm looking forward to playing that. Sonic Comic Yas, yes. Like again, that's like super obscure. I feel, but it is one of my favourite things from my childhood is Sonic the Comic. And I'm still very upset because I had a lot of those comics, and when we moved once, my mum threw them all out, so they're long gone, and I'm very sad about it to this day. Because you can get them online, thankfully. Like people have put them online, so I'm thankful for that. So I have looked at them here and there. And there's a podcast that covers it issue by issue. Not listened for a while, but it was great. Oh, I need to find that then, because there was a really cool. There's a dude on YouTube who was doing recaps of them. Like he didn't like read them panel for panel or anything, but he went through the storylines and had like the images up on the screen and was like describe what was happening and how the story was going and stuff. And that was a cool little nostalgia trip to just get that recap. But I think he got to like maybe issue 30 odd or something and then stopped doing it because I think it was quite a lot of work to like do the scripts and then edit the videos and stuff. But that was a nice little nostalgia trip for me. Do you know what the name of the podcast is? Because I'll need to have a look out for that. Because I will take any Sonic the Comic nostalgia that I can get. Because those were my jam. Yeah, the pod is full nostalgia as they speak about everything in the issue, including the compos and adverts. Oh man, yeah. It's literally just Sonic the Comic podcast. Cool. I'll have to look out for that then, because that sounds like my jam. I'm all about just indulging in nostalgia if I can. Yeah, the comics were just cool. I remember, like, the Sonic comics were always the best ones, but it was always cool when they had, like, another Sega comic. Like, I know they had their Streets of Rage comic, and they're, oh, come on! That's not cool, guys. Yeah, I think they did, like, a Streets of Rage comic, and, like, a Golden Axe one. Oh, fuck. I know that they had Kid Chameleon, because that was the only reference point I had for that game for the longest time. And I think I even wasn't even sure it was a game. And that's me used on my continue, so we will have to revert to the save states. Let's just... I'll need to remember to do it when we get to the next stage as well. Yeah, I remember liking the Kid Chameleon comic, but I literally, like, I had no reference point to the game, so to me it was just a weird comic about a dude. I don't even remember what he did, to be fair. It was the same with them. Oh, I want to say, is it Spartacus or Sparkatus? The Rocket Knight or something? He's a little, like, marsupial guy in a rocket suit, which I, again, later learned was a video game as well. But there was loads of these games that I'd never seen or heard of, and then just saw these comics of them in Sonic the Comic. Oh, is it Sparkster? Is that his name? I don't know. It's Spark something. But that was very cool. I remember, because a lot of them had really different art styles as well. I remember the Rocket Knight one had a really different art style. It was kind of a lot darker than the Sonic one. Same. Never played the game until years later. Yeah, I definitely booted up on an emulator, Kid Chameleon, at some point, and I didn't like it. But I don't know if it I can't say whether it was good or bad. I just remember it's just that it wasn't something I was really into playing. Sparks of the Rocket Knight Adventures, yeah. So I have gone back and tried some of that stuff on like emulators and stuff after the fact. And I know they did do a remake or like a new game of the Rocket Knight Adventures not that long ago on like XBLA. Didn't live up to the hype of the comic, yeah. Even Sonic doesn't live up to the hype of Sonic the Comic, if we're honest. Oh, why do you not jump? Like, I would... Literally, this... Oh, no. My controller has turned off, that's what's happened here. 2 seconds. He's just going to keep running to the side. No! Sonic, stop it. I don't know why I've done this. Yeah, what I was going to say is that like the Sonic the Super Sonic in the Sonic the Comic was, I think, one of the coolest things they've done, and I wish that they'd taken that concept of Super Sonic being this like weird other character essentially who is like super dangerous and taking that and put that in one of the games, because I love the Sonic Super Sonic stuff in Sonic the Comic. Like I think if I remember it goes from like it was something that Sonic turned into if he was in like really distressful or stressful like situations where he was like near death or whatever, and then at a certain point they got separated out from each other, and then Super Sonic just wanted to kill Sonic all the time. Didn't he? Super Sonic killed the rabbit. Buster? I would say Buster. I don't know. Yeah, you can't swim, pal, yeah. He's determined just to run into that water. Uncontrollable, not any of that. Super Sonic was just cool. I definitely... I mean, they never will. Especially because it's from like a UK comic, but I would love it if someone took that concept. Johnny Lightfoot, that's the one. Showing my full nerd here. I appreciate a bit of nerdhood, especially if it's around something like Sonic the Comic. I will not judge anybody for remembering stuff like that. Because it's definitely in my head somewhere. I just have a bad memory for a lot of things. Yeah, I remember it being a big deal when they killed him off. Although I think he might have come back later. Did he kill the pig character as well? I can't remember. I feel like I'm just making stuff up now. Oh. But yeah, my main point about Sonic the Comic was that that is a large part of the reason I even care about Sonic the Hedgehog to this day. Because it's certainly not... The games are good to a certain extent, but they are a lot more miss than hit if we go for the full library. 100% the same for me. Perfect, yeah. Always happy to find another Sonic the Comic lover. What are you doing, Sonic? I'm still, like I said, heartbroken that I don't have those comics anymore. I would love to have those comics. I think there was like a big sale of a lot of them on eBay a few years back, but it was like, I think it got to like 90 odd quid, and I'm like, I do want those, but maybe not that much. But those would be cool things to have. Although I know they also, at a certain point, I think in the comics run, and it was after I stopped reading it, it was around like, after they got past Sonic Adventure and stuff, I think they just started rerunning the old stories. So they would run like the Death Egg arc and that sort of thing in the newer versions. You can comics are like broadsheets. Oh, it's in there, they're bigger, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they're like A4 size, aren't they? Oh. And it was, like, I think the Sonic the Comic part is a bit of a misnomer as well, because it was essentially a magazine. Because it had the comics, it had reviews, if I remember, but I mean, you can't really trust a review from a Sega endorsed like products sort of thing. It's more of a magazine, yeah, so we're on the same page. Yeah, because like I said, there was like the letter sections and the competitions, and yeah, there's like reviews. I remember always really being interested in the they had like the charts at the start of the comic for like they would have the Game Gear chart, the Mega Drive chart, the Master System chart if it was still around, and that was always cool because I would get to you get to see games that you might not be aware of, because I didn't. It wasn't like now where I know everything that's coming out every fucking day, because I'm a massive nerd. But I like to be like seeing what was there and what was coming out and stuff. Whoa. I think there are still Sonic the comics in the UK as well, but I don't know if they're just the American ones now. I don't think you would get a lot of UK only publications in terms of comics these days, because there's not really a need for it. I mean, I'm surprised they did it back then, to be fair, but I'm very glad that they did. Okay, now we're back ahead. I hope I can't die if I get too far up ahead of the scroll. Ah, I need to stop doing that! Each new takeover would be 3/4 of a team monitor in a paragraph trying to explain them. Yeah. It was cool though, because I don't think I'd started getting magazines and stuff, like proper magazines at that time, so a lot of the stuff I knew about games would have come from that. And nowhere else. It wasn't for a while after that I would start getting like Games Master and stuff, and have a better idea of what was actually going on in the old games industry. I need to get out of this jungle level. I think my... Fuck. Okay, that's fine. We'll take that. My brain is clouded by Sonic the Comic nostalgia. And it's making me bad at the game. Oh, it just occurred to me I've not seen a Chaos Emerald in this level at all. Fuck. Checkpoint. Ooh. I could feel that. I felt that happening. Okay, we've got a checkpoint at least. And we've got a bunch of lives, so that's good. Oh, maybe we drink. Been talking too much. Oh my god. I should do the exact same thing. That's the exact same thing. So I'm saying, like, that's me. The controls in this are good, but I am just for some reason undershooting that jump. I don't know why. Oi! I like how far ahead of the scroll I'm getting. That is quite disconcerting, though. Oh, fuck, man! He stopped skidding so much. Is that a proper game over? Proper game over, so let's do the old save state again. Back to the start we go. Slow death or a bummer, yeah. It's, I don't... Like I say, I'm getting too good for the game, is what's happening. So you're too far ahead, so now you must be punished for being too good. Basically the game is probably that, and I feel a lot of leaps of faith. It's probably more of an issue in the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The resolution of the game here, what I remember being... Like, you basically get the middle of this screen here, so you might not see the platforms on either side, essentially. Which makes it crazy hard. Yeah, there's a lot of... Oh, I thought I would done something amazing there. But you do get a lot of that in this as well, where it's just a case of... I assume there's nowhere else I can go, so I must have to just jump forward. And it does work out a lot of the time, so... It's not too bad. I remember this being more of a thing, though. These fallen waterfall logs. But I guess not. Ooh. I kind of wish I had the Game Gear version now to, like, compare it to this once we're finished. But I don't have that on here. A lot of actually using up and down see far. Yeah, which is good. It actually lets you do that, and it does it quite far. Oh, look at his wee. He's bright for looking up. Wee cutie that he is. I actually think his sprite in this looks really good. I actually probably prefer it to the Mega Drive one. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I actually dread to think what this part looks like on stream because there's so much pixelated movement happening. Ooh. Okay, we're doing well, we're doing well. Also, 69 rings. Nice. And they're gone. Did I jump here? No, ah! Why did I not just take my time? I could have just taken my time there. Pro tip in life to everybody. If you are not sure if you can jump over something, the best thing to do is not jump. Like, do not test whether you can survive a jump by jumping. Generally speaking, you should just look. Just look before you leap. That's why that phrase exists. Do not just ask the question, is this safe, and then jump down a hole. Because that will not go well. Remember that next time you see a pit, yeah. If you take one thing away from this stream, it is to not just jump into a pit. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm gonna do a save state right here, so we don't need to repeat this first level again. I'm hoping I don't need to come back to it, but just in case. Safety. Oh. Right. I can feel that this is going to be a better run. I'm not going to say that it's the run, but it's going to be a run. I'm not even going to bother with those coins, and by coins I mean rings. I always call them coins, because I'm a fake fan, fake Sonic fan, who just likes to kill Sonic for no reason. Oh. Oh, I thought I'd gone a bit too early there. Here we go. I'm in full concentration mode now, so I may be a bit quieter. Oh. Okay, come on. Yeah, I'm just taking like one row at a time. I'm going to try not to get too high. Right, do not try and jump up there first. Oh, you did it anyway. That was still there. That platform, I can still see it. That's some nonsense. That is unfair. I should have been given that one. I also enjoy that I was like, don't get too far ahead, and I'm not going to jump on that platform, and I did it anyway. It's actually a bit hard to avoid that. Like, the jump is pretty tight, but it has a bit of a height to it that's hard to... Like, you really need to tap it if you don't want to go the full way. It's a bit of an analog jump. Okay. Okay. This is good. Progress. Checkpoint with 1 life. Always good. Oh, oh. That was very risky. Oh. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, so close. Okay, I'm actually starting to hate the start of this level now. Oh dear. Right, here we go. Get me the rings. Immediately get hit by that guy. Okay, I'm just getting impatient now. This is happening. Right. Oh. I don't like that he's high enough. It's too high to hit. It seems unfair to me. I don't know why I bother getting this, but that's fine. It's all good. Alright. See, I do get into a rhythm and go quite fast. And I feel that's the best way to do it, but also that's the way that's fucking me up, so... It's quite a dilemma. Fuck me. In a way, I'm glad the child me wasn't just shite and Jungle's almost a nightmare. Yeah, I don't remember it being this bad, but apparently you were correct, and it is, it's hard. It's like, but the hardest is coming from the fact that it's just hard to not go too far ahead. Which I don't think, that's not a good way to present a challenge. I don't think. It should be about your platforming skills. Like, I feel, genuinely, it feels like I'm being punished for being too good at getting higher. It's kind of standing my strongest memory of this game is the bit that's toughest. But I spent the most time out to do that, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I definitely, the first level of this jungle part is the one that I remember the most. I don't remember this part quite as much, so that probably says to me that I didn't get this far very often. Like, because I remember completing the game. Because like I said, it was like the first game that I ever completed. I have a very vivid memory of... I don't remember the boss at the end. I don't remember actually the physical act of completing the game. I just remember being very happy about it and then going to tell people about it and ask them to come and see. Even though they had no interest. And if you completed it, if it's easier after this stage. Yeah, I actually don't remember what's after this stage either. Oh, fucking come on now. Oh, Sonic, what are you doing to me? I'm looking forward to getting past this stage at some point and seeing what's after it, because I really have very little memory. I feel like there's an auto scroll stage after this, like over a bridge. It's similar to one of the earlier ones. Other than that, though, I'm not recalling. I'm pretty sure there's like a machine type stage, like there usually is, like a kind of industrial stage. Might be the last one actually, based on the map that you see. Ho ho! Just jump. Ooh. Oh. Go on, do your thing. I think he shoots diagonally in the Mega Drive one, because I keep expecting him. Oh, shit. Oh, I did it as well. Fuck. It's a little slide that's thrown me off. I keep forgetting that he slides, and I'm just expecting him to stop. I feel like that was not my fault. I don't know why I'm undershooting that one so much, though. Oh, come on now. I think we need a wee break here. Yeah, so there's a big industrial thing at the top of that map, so I think that's the last level. There's not much long left in this. But yeah, I think you go... That's paused. That's weird. So the waterfall and the water keep going when you're paused. That's funny. But on the map you can see there's like a waterfall, and I think that's why there's like a bridge level after this. And then I think from there you get to the industrial type zone. Hopefully, what time are we looking at? Yeah, okay. I'm hoping I can get all this done in one stream. I don't think it's a very long game. And I'm hoping you're right, Scientologist, that this is the hardest it's going to get. And like I said, this is not even that hard, it's just some of the level design is working against me in a way that I'm not fond of. In a non-friendly way. So this way. At least there's good music. That's the main thing. Good music's always good. This actually reminds me of some of the music in the Lucky Dime Caper from the other week. Oh, I need to... Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we're doing well. Okay, I'm just gonna try and... I'm kinda in the zone right now, so I'm gonna try and just fucking do it. Let's just do it. Got a wee one up, that's good. Is this the furthest we've been? This is in fact the furthest we've been. Is it? Oh shit, oh. Fuck! Fuck! I don't know what I was doing there, I got panicking for a second because I thought there was an emerald down there maybe. And I'd like gone too far. The lamest of video comparisons, but it's a bit Dark Souls, isn't it? Patience and timing are key. I know, you're not wrong. It's a case of knowing what you're doing and then just kind of powering through it as well to a certain extent. Like that last run was pretty much me just going, just keep going, just never stop stopping, just go, go, go. I think if you stop and think about it too much, then that's where you start making mistakes and start panicking a little bit. So I am quite a panicky platformer person. Like I will tend to, if something goes wrong, I'll start just moving a lot. Like when I maybe should be just stopping still. Is this the end? Yes! With 3 lives as well. Fuck you, jungle level. Sonic's just over there, you can see him. Look at him, he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide, but he's there. I see him. We see him. Okay, boss time. I hope this is not as bad as you said, Scientologist, because I don't want to be stuck on this for ages. Let us do a wee save state here, because I'm not doing that level again. Here we fucking go indeed. Okay, I mean, this looks like pretty much what you said it was. Am I going up here? Okay. Oh, okay, this is a bit different. Well, this is like an actual level as well. Oh, yeah, this is very familiar. This is an absolute cunt, is what this is, I remember. Yep, that's the part that gets you. This is going to be a problem. Oh, come on. Oh, hello. Oh, come on, it's right there. Let me jump on it. Let me jump on it. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I got to that platform, it came back to me as well. I definitely remember this being an absolute pain in the arse. Right, come on, Robotnik, you absolute dickhead. Right, this is definitely a patience one. This is a, like, don't get greedy with the shots. Fuck. I think I need to wait for him to drop it, but there's just not a lot of room here. Oh. This is going to be very tricky. Why is there a platforming part before the boss as well? Just let me get to the boss. Okay. Oh, missed him. I think I need to get him when he's high. That's what it is, yeah. You need to get him up high. Ah, oh, fuck! Oh, that was a good little run though. Good little run. Oh. Let's be having you, Robotnik. Oh, come on now. Oh, just watched him fall for so long. We're loading the save state. There we go. Right. I think it is tricky, but I think I've got it. Like the idea down on how to do it. You just need to not hit him when he's low enough that he's going to drop the thing. Like do it just a wee. Oh, okay. Like, do it a wee bit earlier. If you can get him when he's way up high as well, because that's possible. Like that. Oh, with that action. Come on, you prick. Oh, that was a risky one. Oh, oh, fuck. Oh. I thought I almost had him as well. Okay. Come on in. There we go. Ah, I don't know why I took that risk. I need to stop taking the risks that I don't need to take. A couple of horror memories are coming back. How often I'd hit Robotnik and the bounce sent me off into the bomb. Yeah. I think that is just a case of just not taking those shots. Taking on the edges to avoid the bombs, yeah. It's good though, like the fact that that height is enough to let you hit him. What are you rolling the ball for? What are you doing? Absolutely no need for that. Oh! There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I think he must have just one more, surely. Surely. Yes! We need fuck off, Robotic. Having none of your shite. Whew! Okay, that was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, we've still only got 2 Chaos Emeralds, which are the 2 that I'm aware of. Definitely dialed in the jump after the boss. Yeah, I was actually scared of that. Oh! This looks very cool. Oh, Labyrinth. Wow, I have like no memory of this. I'm going to do another save state. I'm just going to do it on a different save state though, just in case. Oh yeah, this is going to be a level that I've played the least of. So, oh fuck. Oh no, underwater. Oh, I see bubbles. Shit. How the hell? Okay, I thought those pink ones were going to be actual spikes, but I guess not. Oh, that's good music. Music in this game is excellent. Go on, do the thing, Sonic, do the thing. Yeah. Oh, you move so slow. I can't tell if I'm meant to. I think there's slowdown. I think that's what it is. I can't tell if it's designed to be this slow or if that's just slowdown. But I think it's maybe a combination of the two. Uh oh. Ah, shit. Shit. At least it's not got the music. The horrible, horrible music. Give me a bubble. Give me a bubble. There we go. Okay, that was... Oh, what the hell did that go wrong? Okay, cool. We jump in, we jump in. Ah, we failing to jump. There we go. Oh, yeah, this is... The slowdown here is murder. Oh, there's a bubble there. Bubble, come on, come on, come on. Reminds me of that Soviet Labyrinth that GameCube games had. Yeah, I'm really curious about these games. I might not play through them all, but I might maybe just do a wee... what are you meant to do here? I think it was awful. Yeah, like I say, I know a lot of the later ones that I've seen, they don't seem very good. Like, they look bad graphically. Oh, fuck. Isometric puzzle thing. That's cool. Yeah, I think I might just grab a bunch of those and maybe do a wee Sonic stream one day. Because I think those... I'm very curious about the ones that I've not played a lot of, just to see what they're like. And those are definitely games, I feel like you've got more chance of this in Sonic 2 and that being released somewhere than a lot of those later ones, like the ones you mentioned before, like Sonic Chaos and that sort of thing, because I think those maybe don't hold up as well, or possibly were never good. But I know graphically they don't hold up as well as this, because they're very they're like pre-rendered sprites, like 3D sprites. They're like, they tried to make them look more like the Mega Drive versions, but the Master System just doesn't have the right kind of hardware to pull off Mega Drive style sprites. Okay, I think this is going to be quite hard. The fact I'm starting this on 1 life as well is going to make this tricky. See if there's any like lives or anything nearby. Oh, is this going to give me like air? No! Come on now. I like in this it's just a bubble, a beep. Like obviously in the Mega Drive ones it's that really stressful music cue. But here it's just a little like alarm beep that's just getting progressively quicker. That's a lot less stressful. Why did I do that? I knew I wasn't going to make that. You needed more momentum to do that. Oh, come on now. Checkpoint. And a bubble. There we go. Oh. That bubble really buggered me up there. Ah, come on now. Oh, this is very unhelpful spring. Can I just run through this guy? That's a no. What's a no? You cannot run through that guy. So I just need to wait for him to throw his fucking balls? Because that seems very unfair. So if I had to guess, I'd say this is like the second to last zone. I'd have to imagine the last one is like a proper industrial type thing. Because there's always one of those in a Sonic game. Sonic loves a bit of industry. Oh, come on, come on, there we go. It's third to last. I kind of lost track of how many stages I've done. Is this the fourth? I feel there has to be a life over here. Oh, don't die, don't die. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on. That's a dead Sonic. That's a dead Sonic. No! We're so close! No! And there's definitely an industrial death egg type one. Yeah, I assumed there was. Even though I have no recollection, to be fair. And this is the fourth, cool. Oh, excuse me. In that case, I might not get through all this today. Depends how long this takes. I feel like it's going to be a while based on the fact that I've only got the one life. Feels a bit third because the bridge doesn't look too different to Green Hill. Ah, yeah. I keep thinking the bridge one was later as well, but I've already done that, I guess. Oh. Oh. Oh man, this level is so slow, it just feels really bad. I don't know why you would want to give it this swimmy feel when it's already got slowdown on it as well. And you're like, yeah, oh, it takes so long to build up any momentum. Jump! Checkpoint. Give me some water. And by water I mean a bubble. Ah. Come on. So I don't... Oh, this guy takes so long to do his thing as well. Just do it! Fire them at me. It's the least threatening thing in the world. Look at these very slow balls just being thrown at me. Oh. Now I need to go down and get some air. It took so long. And now watch me get hit by them. No, okay. Guess they're gone. And now I can just roll right through him. I hope there's not more of him. Because he's annoying. Give me them coins. And by coins I mean rings. I will continue to make that mistake. Oh, bubble. Give me a bubble. Give me a bubble. Any day now. Any day now. Just whenever you fancy there. Is this not a bubble area? What the fuck? There we go. Jesus Christ, that took a long time. And it gave me 2! Absolute cheek. I think the slowdown is definitely making this level act weird. Oh! Shit! No! Fuck! That was very unfair. Oh, this is so annoying. Come on, come on. Jump out. There we go. And I can do this. Oh, I feel like I might... Oh, can I not go this way? Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, I thought I was going higher than that. Oh, don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Come on. Oh, this is not even the right way either. Fuck. Oh, this slowdown is painful. Painful. I don't even need... Oh, and he jumps so high in the water. Like, he jumps for days for no fucking reason. Oh, come on, man. Come on, Sonic. Do what you're doing, man. Come on. Jump. Jump. Can I go up this slope? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. I assumed I couldn't go up that slope. It looked a bit too steep. Give me that life. Give me that life. Yes. Oh, thank God for that. That level was a fucking pain in the arse. I'm hoping there's not more underwater in this next part, because that slowdown is just excruciating. Labyrinth. Yeah, it looks like there probably is maybe 2 more stages after this, if we're going to be filling out that entire map. Let's save the state here, so we don't need to repeat that horrible, horrible level again. Nothing here. Whoa! Oh, we're swimming. Oh, don't want the water again. No, I don't want to be in the water anymore. Oh, I don't know why I'm going this way. I just feel compelled. Oh. Oh, okay, there's nothing this way. I hate that. Why would you do that? Okay, it's this wee guy. Wee drill man. Where are we going? Right into that big ball. Okay, please give me some bubbles. Give me some bubbles. Give me some bubbles. There we go. Thank you. Hey, no, thanks for the stream. It's been lovely seeing this again and getting to remiss. No worries, man. Thanks for stopping along. I'll probably be back playing some more Sonic next week at this time, so feel free to pop along again. And have a nice weekend. Oh, come on, come on. No! Get a bubble! Get a bubble! There we go. Oh man, this slowdown is so annoying. Please stop with the slowdown. How did I complete this as a kid with no, like no save states and stuff? That's be impossible. Come on, give me a bubble! Just give me a bubble. Thank you. 2 bubbles. Oh. I thought I might be able to do that, but I didn't want to risk moving. Oh. I'll go off and get this invisibility. Oh. There we go. This invisibility's been really good when I'm walking this slow. Jesus Christ, man. Oh. And then we're magically running way faster when we're out of the water. Definitely we're pushing the Master System a bit with this, I think. I wouldn't have thought water would be that, like, intensive. Okay, at least that one wasn't as bad as the first level. Get ready to do an old save state. Yeah. Labyrinth boss time. What's it going to be? Oh, in the water. Great. Great. So excited to fight a boss in the water. So excited. Oh no. I hope it's not actually in the water. Oh, it is. And I just kill me straight away. Just kill me right away. Oh. Okay. Let's do this. I got a feeling I'm probably going to die again. If I do, then I'm going to just save it right at the boss. Because I can't bother with this trudging through the water nonsense. Okay, it's another case of doing it right in the middle. But not like that. Not like that. That's a game over. With no continues left. So we will load the state. Just run through the water. Can hedgehogs actually swim? It's not something I've actually considered before. Hang on, robotic. We save the state here, so I can come over here and miss you completely. That's okay. We're loading that again because that's unfortunate. I waited too long there. What's he gonna do here? Oh, he's got bloody torpedoes. Bloody torpedoes. Oh, okay, don't jump on him there. That's not a good idea. That's a bad plan to jump on him when he's there. Very bad plan. Okay. Ooh, jump. Oh, what am I doing? Oh. Ahead, okay. Yeah, we were attempting to go fast, although the underwater levels in this Sonic on the Master System are very slow, so there's not a lot of going fast currently. F4 is the quick load, so just remember that, so I can just do this. How are you doing this morning, Juggy? It's good to see you. Run away! Oh, I had a feeling that was just too short. Oh. Scary word in video games underwater, yeah. So what they seem to have done is made it so that Sonic moves a bit slower just by default in the water. But then the water itself also seems to cause massive slowdown on the Master System. So that is a double barrel of bullshit, and I do not like. Just enjoying some coffee before look for work. That's cool. You mean job hunting, or are you like looking for like work online sort of thing, or? Oh, that was a bit risky. Okay, at least we can get a couple of hits in here. That's good. Just jump over that. Do not take the bait and try and shoot him there. Come on now. Come on now. Yes! Ah, yes. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, look at that. Different layers going on there. Sonic needs the blast processing to run. Yeah. He actually goes alright when he's not underwater, for the most part. There's a bit of slowdown. Definitely, this is a late kind of Master System game, so I think they're definitely pushing stuff. Job hunting, but mostly looking through online work searches. That's cool. Well, I hope you find something. Scrap brain. Oh, this looks awesome. Let's save this. Oh, I'm just gonna sit here for a second because this looks amazing, and this music is awesome. Yeah, you can get sassy, Sonic, all you want. Oh, how good is this music? Holy shit. I also got Batman in the background. See Batman? Batman's just hanging out over there. This music is outstanding. Holy crap. I feel like I shouldn't be talking because there's just this good music. Okay, this is a weird situation. So I have discussed. I think you might have. I think you were here on my test stream before, Jiggy, so I might have mentioned it on there. But this game was the first game that I ever completed. So I've definitely seen this before. But I have very little memory because I would have probably completed this once, and playing through it today, I have no idea how 5 or 6-year-old me managed to get through this game with no save states and stuff. Young me was a badass, apparently. That was unfortunate. That life is just taunting me. I'm just going to move the keyboard so I can easily hit the button. I said 2 seconds. I need to very quickly blow my nose, so I'll leave this on the vibes, but I'm just going to take myself off so I can blow my nose. Son of a bitch. Thank you for letting me know that, because I would have left that otherwise. Those are very small emotes. I have no idea what I'm looking at. You'll need to let me know. But I was saying, Super Mario World, that's a good one to start with. That might very well be this. Oh shit! The second game that I completed. So I'm trying to think. I'm not sure what else I would have completed prior to that. Because I was never very good at completing games. I'm still not very good at completing games, to be fair. Ooh. That's a bullshit move. What are you doing, Springs? Whew. Haven't slipped over one, yeah. Ooh. So I try not to use the manual mute too much, because it's that's the easy one to forget. This Blue Yeti's got like a little flashing light, so it should be easier. Ooh. Terrible at playing games too, yeah. I have tried. So there's two sides to it just now. Like I try to be better at completing games nowadays, but I've also given myself the permission to just give up on a game. Like there's no point in continuing to play a game that I'm not enjoying just for the sake of completing it. So I'm at a stage in my life as a gamer where I'm happy just to say no. I don't need to complete this game. I'm not enjoying it, and I'm gonna just move on. So I've done that quite a lot. It's easier to do these days as well when you've got stuff like Game Pass, where it's like, I don't actually pay for this game, so I don't need to bother. It's different, I suppose, if you pay like full price for a game. Some have beaten the single player GTA 4 and 5 though. I also have done this, even though I don't like GTA games that much. I just felt obligated to do that. And I'm currently playing through Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 again, which I've played before and completed multiple times, so I'm now going to complete them for like a third or fourth time in some cases. Come on, I guess I can get up from here. Ooh. I didn't mean to start keeping a list all the time of games that I was completing, but I fell off that in the last year or two. And I couldn't even tell you what games I completed this year. Ooh. Oh yeah, man, Mass Effect Trilogy is well worth a replay, whether you're doing it on the originals or that on the Legendary Edition. Legendary Edition is very good, but it's not entirely necessary if you've got all the games otherwise. Ooh. I just like it for the old next gen upgrades. Getting to play Mass Effect at 120 FPS is pretty cool. Running into flames is not cool, Sonic. Don't do it. Love the original ME1 and how it plays. I don't like how ME1 plays normally. The I'm very much glad I played it on the Legendary Edition because the stuff they changed about the shooting was definitely made it a lot easier. But the game it generally was just a lot easier, and I play Mass Effect 1 for the story more than the actual gameplay because I'm so used to the ME2 and 3 combat where like the biotics are like physical things that like you can throw through the air and stuff, and the combos and all that. So going back to Mass Effect 1, it's kind of rough. I basically did not use any of the biotic powers in Mass Effect 1 when I played it recently because they're just, it's so much of a hassle to try and aim them and stuff. Ooh. But I know a lot of people do still do love how that game plays and the kind of weird RPG shooting mechanic that it's got. I didn't hate it at the time. It's just it's not aged well thanks to the sequels, I think. And I feel like the Mass Effect 1 story is probably still my favourite generally. I just love the twists and turns that it takes. Anyone with the sci-fi Baldur's Gate was hoping for totally got why they made it the way they did. Yeah, I mean it was basically their first. It wasn't their first action game, but it was their first shooter. So I get why it was that kind of stepping stone. Oh, what's this? Doors. Because I remember I've only vaguely remembered Jade Empire. I definitely played Jade Empire and completed that. But that was a very action focused game. But it's also a bit of an in-between thing as well, because it was I don't think it was pure action. I think there was a bit more RPG-ness to it. Oh, we'll need to be careful of that guy. Ooh. Have Jade Empire on Xbox. Should play that sometime. I remember it being enjoyable. I don't know how well it would have aged. Is the thing as well. Like both from a gameplay and like a story point of view, because it is a bunch of Canadians making a game about Asian culture, which is not the best. Yeah, it did look very cool at the time, and it was like, what is it, these spikes? What is this? Okay, I don't know what's going on here. And that was like their post-KOTOR game. So it had a lot to live up to. Oh, this is like a proper. What is it with Master System games and making their later levels like all weird? So we got a one flashing. Do I need to go all the way around? Oh, I somehow need to go round and up. I'm hoping I can actually do this. I don't know what I'm doing. This is weird. I mean, the fact that it's letting me go back makes me think that this is the way to do it. But I'm going down now. What is going on? Need to finish KOTOR? Oh my god, dude, yeah. If you've not finished KOTOR, you need to do that. That game is amazing. Again, I don't know how much it holds, how well it holds up. Like the the gameplay of that game. Oh, a teleporter. Like that is definitely a game that would be worthy of a remake with some like action style combat. Ah, I just jumped all the way back down. Because the weird combat in it now. I mean, you know, if that's something you like, that kind of weird, kind of turn-based stuff, then it might be alright. But I don't know how much of a tolerance I'd have for that these days. Remember hearing one dude hate it because you couldn't look up? That's just silly. You don't always need to be looking up. The thing I like about Cold Water, this is a very stupid thing to like about a game, is you have, if you hit the Y button for no reason, they do, depending on what weapon you have, they'll do a little animation. So if you have a lightsaber and you hit Y on your Xbox controller, you'll spin your lightsaber. So I would just be, you would just be able to run around the levels, just hitting Y and just spinning your lightsabers constantly. It's my favourite thing to do in those games. Ooh. Is this the same one? Oh no, this is taking me here. Okay. This is very elaborate. We have an extra button feature, yeah, pretty much. But I always like little things like that, where you can just have a little bit of flourish for no reason. Okay, are we at the end of the level? Okay, that was weirdly elaborate. Scrap Brain boss level time. Let's do a wee save. See how this goes. The music on this level is a jam, man. I need to see if someone's like done a soundtrack to this game that I can grab somewhere. Oh, don't make me like do a bunch of stuff to get to the boss. That's very annoying. What's her life? Oh man, this slow down. Oh. What's this way? I can't go back now. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. It's weird that some subtle Metro style levels in the Master System. Yeah, this has been the same for like all the Master System games I've played so far. Like you get to the last stages and there's just weird labyrinths and stuff. Because it was the same when Alex Kidd last week. That got very elaborate with like the backtracking and having to find items and whatnot. I just want to get to the boss. Just let me get to the boss. Is this? I'm going up. I feel like I'm going further up. So this seems this should be good, right? Up is always good. Oh, now it's just going all the way down. Fuck. Oh, okay. Well, that works out. I'm going to save it there when I got that life. I do like that I just said up is always good and then immediately jumped all the way back to the bottom of the level though. That's some good shit. Can we go this way? Let's go up again. Oh, excuse me. It's definitely better than the Game Gear Sonic. So, it depends what Game Gear Sonic you're talking about. Because this is a Game Gear Sonic as well. Something I said before you came on is pretty much all the Sonic Master System games got ported to the Game Gear, and the only difference really is the resolution, so the screen real estate is a bit smaller, which makes them harder. But apparently there are some Game Gear exclusive ones as well, which I do not think are very good. Ooh. I would need to check which one the first Game Gear Sonic was. I would assume it would be this one, but I may be wrong. I do not own a Game Gear myself. I've only played some of those in retrospect. Ooh. Okay, we're back outside. Outside is good. Oh! Oh! You said what you thing? Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. The one with the antlion boss, that's Sonic 2. Oh, can I go on this as well? Okay. Yeah, oh. That's cool. Yeah, they were definitely a lot harder to play on the Game Gear just because of the screen. Oh, another level, another one up even. Skybase. I think this has to be the last level. Looking at the where this is on the map. Well, it's got the same music. Oh, wow! That is very cool. I was going to say the blue coins were really cool, but then they lit up as well. That's even cooler. This is crazy. I'm not sure how well this is coming across in the stream, because I know like flash and stuff on these old games can be an issue. Can I kill this? Cannot kill that. Can get slow down though. Need to jump. Friend had that game and I could never beat it. Yeah, I think one of my cousins had a game here with Sonic 2. That's how I played it originally, but I definitely didn't get very far. They're definitely very hard games. But if you want to see some of that game, I will probably be playing it next week. Assuming I can get past this today, which I think I can. Oh, that's very. Oh, the timing on that seems very upsetting. Curious on how this would look on a CRT now. Yeah, I feel like I want a CRT, but I need to. I think I saw something recently that had, or maybe it's Digital Foundry. I think Digital Foundry's next video is going to have some stuff about CRTs and the 50-60 hertz split. Fuck. Because that's the one thing I'm a bit iffy about, is I don't want to get a CRT and a PAL console for it to run like shit. Because I'm so used now to the 60 hertz versions of these old games that playing anything on a 50 hertz would be potentially a bad time. Ah, bugger. Timing on this is a bit tricky. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think it's Digital Foundry are doing that video. Oh fuck. I'm just gonna reload because this is bad. So because I've been meaning to look into it to find out what the situation is, because it might be a case that if I can maybe get a CRT and an NTSC version of a console, or maybe even maybe the Japanese version of the console or something. And then play the games that way, but I don't know. I need to find out. Because I would definitely, you want to live the dream of having a little retro setup with an old CRT and the actual old hardware, and play them as they were intended. Ah, shit. I think it was yourself that I saw originally retweeting that Twitter account that is doing the comparisons of what the output looks like plus what the CRT output of it looks like, to show the difference in how the art was obviously made for the CRT. Which is funny that people were so against scan lines and stuff on the emulators, when it's that's probably closer to what to what the games were meant to look like than just seeing the raw pixels. I hope that's something, like, as that starts to become more accepted, I'm hoping, like, as we go forward with retro releases, it might start seeing people, excuse me, sorry, we might start seeing developers and companies maybe do a bit more work to make a mode that looks specifically like a CRT, like, not just scan lines, but actually puts the effort in to try and get the colouring and stuff a bit closer to what it should be. That'd be cool. Let me tell you a little more. It's a neat account. The replies to our garbage. I like fake scan lines, but over stream it looks bad. Yeah, that's fair. I don't read replies for most tweets these days, unless it's something that I know is not going to be terrible. I do like the way that Nintendo has done some of theirs, like the pixel perfect option you have on their, I guess, emulated versions of the game's better. I think that looks pretty good. Oh. I really do just love the music in this game. And this is a very impressive stage. I like how much is going on in this stage, but it's not slowing down quite as much. I would expect this should be slowing down with all these weird, like, lighting effects. Ooh. So I'm not too fussed about streaming stuff. I'm quite happy just to emulate stuff. I know some people debate that. I know you seem very intent on using the original hardware, which I think is very cool. I'm someone who will just go the easy route though. I like having this with like save states and stuff. Ah, shit. Yeah, emulation is very good. I'm glad that it's as easy to do as it. I've always oh, ever since I first discovered emulation, I've always been a big fan of just having it around to be able to jump into these games. Like my OG Xbox, whatever it is just an emulation machine really, because I modded it and just put a bunch of stuff on it. It's basically got my entire original Super Nintendo collection on it, plus some other stuff. So it was always fun to have that. Oh, I knew I'd done that there. I could feel it in my bones. This level's definitely a bit tricky. So a lot of just waiting and not jumping to your death. Also, let's just reload again there. I know I'm cheating a little bit here, but I'm not above cheating. See, the thing I like about emulators and having the newer version of these games is just like, I'm not playing this game for the challenge. Like, that's the nice part of it, like having to try and get through the levels. But I'm more just wanting to see them. Like, I'm not fussed about the challenge, which is why because if I was playing this as intended, I've just realised I can go through those lightning things before they fully power up. So I can go through them there. Okay, maybe not. I think I was maybe just a bit too late there. Oh, fuck. CC8 cheating. No, I don't consider it cheating. I'm not fussed. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. I know I'm bad at games. I've accepted this. But for stuff like this where I really am just wanting to see it, then I'll do that, because otherwise the other option is just playing it as you would have back in the day and having to just repeat the entire game if you fail. Like if I die here and I'm out of continues, I need to play from the first level again. I'm like, no. I'm no longer the 5-year-old I was when I somehow completed this game by myself. So I don't know if that's a case that the slowdown is meaning that I can go through those, or if that's actually as intended. That's annoying. Love the rear feature on Nintendo stuff. Yeah, I like that. That seems to be something that's becoming a bit of a like a regular feature in a lot of retro re-releases, which I'm very fond of, because it means just not having to worry about if you fuck up. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so I can just jump through those. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, same thing keeps getting me every time. That is a pain in the bum. Checking something quickly for 2 seconds. There we go. Oh. So I'm curious, what was your first console then? Was it the Super Nintendo, or did you have one before that? And anybody else who might be there and being quiet, if you want to share your first console, feel free. I'm always curious of people's like gaming history. Oh, got real choppy there. Oh, it's getting really choppy now. Maybe me tabbing out was not the best idea. Okay, this is the one that's been fucking me up. Okay, we're past it. Oh, okay, we're making progress. We're making. Oh, this little bastard. You gonna do? You gonna throw? You gonna throw your balls? You gonna throw them? You're just gonna hang out there? What are you doing? Come on now. Oh, you. Come on, just move if you want to move so I can jump past you. Oh, I can't believe that. Game Boy was your first console? Cool, cool. Dan got a NES the same Christmas. Yeah, so my the Nintendo I had was my dad's as well. But I got that. We got the Mario 3 bundle of that, so that tells you how late that was. I had a Master System prior to that, so Master System was the one I had long before that. And I had a Game Boy as well. I don't remember when I got a Game Boy though. I can't remember how, like, what time frame that was. Oh, this is tricky. Oh. Yes, I definitely didn't get a Game Boy when it came out. I don't know when it would have been. I can't remember if it would have been before the Nintendo or after. Might have been before. I definitely had it around that same time, because I remember having it on a plane, and it would have been a year or two after the Nintendo, after I had a Nintendo, that it would have been on a plane. So it possibly could have been before. I was only Act 1. Oh my god. Skybase. Is that a different? Is it a different level? Or saving the state either way. Oh. Oh, this feels a wee bit floaty. Okay. We don't do that then. There's a life there though. How are you making that? That's fine. It's fine. Let's not worry about it. Not worry about it. Fuck me. So what Game Boy game did you get with your Game Boy, if you remember? I assume you had Tetris. I think Tetris is a pack-in, was it not? For most people. Also Sky Stage, yeah, I'm pretty sure Sonic 1 has a Sky Stage. Sonic 1 Mega Drive, I mean. Oh yeah. Good old slowdown. Good old slowdown. Oh. Oh, wee chunky. Wee chunky. Oh, defo, defo, defo. A bomb? What the fuck? Yeah, came packed with Tetris, rented most of the TV games growing up. Oh wow, I don't think we ever had the option to rent Game Boy games. That would be cool. I actually still have. I might have my Game Boy games within reach. Let me just check. I do. Let me just have a look here. Ooh. Yeah, this is my little sack of Game Boy games. I don't know if you can see it. Let me just. I'm gonna switch over to the big yeah, there's a little bag of Game Boy games. So you see some of these Game Boy Color ones. So I've got Pokemon Pinball. Whoop. We've got Perfect Dark. So these are the I've not actually looked at this in a while. Let's just have a look. There's Tetris, obviously. I have Navy Seals, based on the Charlie Sheen movie. I don't know why I have that game, but I played a lot of it because it's one of the few that I had. Mario Land 2, obviously. The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. And again, another weird one that I have, Square Deal. It's like a puzzle game with, I think it's like it uses poker rules. I'm not sure. We got Donkey Kong Land 3. Pokemon Blue. It's my original cartridge. It's still, the last time I checked, it still has my original save with my original first Pokemon, which is Charizard. Well, Charmander, then Charizard, obviously. Pokemon Yellow, which has seen better days. Golf. Good old Mario Golf. Mario and Yoshi. Konami Golf. I think this is my dad's, so my dad had this. This is also quite a good golf game for a Game Boy game. And then Pokemon Gold. And then we've got a couple of GBA games in here. So that's X-Men, was it Age of Apocalypse? Reign of Apocalypse. It's a bad game. Don't play this. And then we got Yoshi's Island, which is Super Mario Advance 3. This is not all my Game Boy Advance games. I don't know where they are, to be fair. But yeah, this is my original Game Boy collection. Which, as far as I'm aware, all of them still work. But I actually don't have, my original Game Boy died quite a long time ago, unfortunately. So I only have, I do have a Game Boy Advance, but it's like the OG Game Boy Advance, and it lost the battery pack and stuff as well, so it's not ideal. Is that? No, it's not. 4 busted Game Boys, yeah. I bought like a Game Boy Micro, and it's also not the greatest. I'm just trying to see if I've got one to hand. I don't know why, but I just wanted to show off. That's my Game Boy Advance games in there. And I also have a second copy of Tetris. At some point I ended up with 2 copies of Tetris, I don't know why. Still kidding myself for not getting them. I mean, you can still get them, man. They're generally not massively expensive. Like, I think the one I got was only oh, there it is. I got this little custom faceplate, but it doesn't fit properly. Or is it fit properly? Maybe it's... No. It seems to have... No, it does fit. I don't know what happened, yeah. But I got this little kind of... Because the faceplate I got with it seemed to be broken. So I got this little Zelda faceplate for it. So this was just a a silver one. Is it? Battery's not charged. And this has Pokemon Fire Red version. So I bought this. Oh, I've actually just turned it on. I bought this when Pokemon Go was really big because I was like really wanting to play another Pokemon game, but I didn't want to just play the old one. Okay, it's not working fully. That's fine. And then there's my Game Boy Advance games are in there as well. So I actually didn't know I still had this. I need to fill out with this at some point. Okay, that's a little detour. Close the drawer. Right, let us go back to the game. Yeah, I want to get another micro because that one, the screen is all scratched to fuck. It's not the greatest. So I definitely would get another one at some point. I think it might be that might be something to grab when I go to Japan again. I feel like if I'm going to get a good quality, relatively cheap version, then Japan would probably be the place to do it. I'd ideally want one of the, you can get the one that's got like the... Are you going to blow up or what? Oh, fuck, what are you meant to do with that guy? Yeah, you can get one that's got like the Famicom colours, which I always really like. The Famicom colours are really cool. But I imagine that would be expensive. But that's definitely one of the things, because I definitely want to go to Japan again in the next like year or two. And that's definitely a purchase I want to make when I'm there. Micro on Retro Cool. The Famicom one was for like $250. Yeah. I think the Famicom one's definitely in high demand. What the fuck? Ah! I still kind of regret. So when I was in Japan, it was not long after the NES Mini was out. So in Japan, they had the Famicom Mini, and even though I don't have any nostalgia for a Famicom because I'm not Japanese, and a lot of the games on it were ones that I've not played or already have on the NES Mini, I really wanted it. And I didn't buy it because it was really cheap as well. It was only like $35, which is pretty much on par with what the version here was. I mean, the only issue is that the controllers were mini as well. So unlike the ones that we have, where the controllers are just the normal size, they had also miniaturized the Famicom controllers, so they were tiny. So it just seemed like a bad way to play. Oh, I can't see up. Let me see up. God damn it. Yeah, so I think they still were just wired into the system as well, in the Mini. Honestly, if they still have those like hanging about when I go back to Japan, I might just buy one of those then as well. Why not? Oh. Oh man, the slowdown makes this way harder than it should be. So what did I do here? Oh, fucking hell. I wonder how Super Potato is these days. I don't know. I know a lot of the stuff in that area is not doing well with the pandemic. So I think a lot of stuff like Super Potato especially, I think they rely more on tourists than like actual Japanese collectors and stuff. Because I think, from my understanding, and I will say I'm no expert or anything, a lot of the retro stuff kind of moved out of like central Tokyo. And all the stuff in central Tokyo was very like tourist orientated, and that way, and because of that, it's a lot more expensive and that sort of thing. So that's why a lot of like actual Japanese people would go elsewhere because it's just too expensive. I imagine there's probably still a lot of stuff there though, or at least hopefully there would be when things get back to normal, which is probably going to be a lot well for Japan, but it's sound of it, unfortunately. so if I just back up here. Okay, okay. Managed to get past that part finally. Is that a door? Can I go in this door? No. I don't like the way that the things going up and down is really throwing me off. Oh. Where are we going? Oh, we can go on this chain apparently. Obviously. Oh, there's a Chaos Emeralds there. How did I get to that? Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we're not worried about Chaos Emeralds. We'll just here we are. Just follow these arrows. Oh, okay. Good stuff. 1 life left. Skybase Act 2, I guess. Oh, scary. What's the boss? Oh, I remember this. Oh, fuck. Oh, whoa! That's not okay, Robotnik. What are you doing, man? You can't just be throwing stuff at people. Oh. Can't actually save there, so I need to do this first level again. Bugger. That's fine. That's fine. See, these bosses, they're never content with just a wall of electricity coming slowly towards you. They always want to just throw another bloody projectile at you as well. It's no wonder they don't have any friends. Oh, come on, that bloody window there is very small. I'm just going to keep loading this because I don't want to lose too much progress. Oh! Don't roll, Sonic, don't roll, don't roll. Oh. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to finish this on stream today, but since we're pretty much on the last level, I'm definitely going to just go until we're finished. And that way, next week, I can play Sonic 2. I'm not actually sure what I'll do after that, to be fair. I might actually do maybe like a little variety stream and just do... maybe just do a bunch of the Master System games. Because I've not played a lot of the other Sonic games on Master System, so I might just... I'll probably not complete them all, but I might just play a little bit of each. Just kind of dip into them and give them a try. There we go. 3 lives, so I will save that one for sure. Past Act 2. Oh, of course, next act is the boss. But he's not on the map. He's usually on the map when you face him. But I guess this is his base, so he doesn't need to be on the map. So we'll save that. Let's do this. Woo. Okay, we got a hen. Need to keep an eye on that top one. Okay, it's charged. It charges up. I can see that now. Oh wow! It kind of like homes in on you. That's really harsh. Oh. Oh fuck! I knew I got a bit too overzealous there. Oh, can I just go inside there? I was actually inside this little tube there. I could have maybe just stayed there. I'm gonna try that. Oh, this music's so good though. No, I think that was a glitch that let me go in there. Man, I should have just stayed there that time. That's a shame. Oh, ho, ho. Try to get one hit at a time. That's okay. It's not too bad. I think if I go a bit earlier, I might be able to get more than one hit, but it's risky. Oh! Come on. Whoa! What is this? What is this trickery? Oh, I knew I shouldn't have trusted it. I knew it. Absolute dick maneuvers here. Oh, I got in again. I got in again. Shit. No. It's really unfair that you don't have any coins here. Oh. Come on. Oh man, that is... the hitbox on that orb thing is really, really fucked. Robotnik does not play fair. Let it be known. Dr. Ivo Robotnik is a dickhead. I said it. I said it. Ooh. Oh, kind of a bit close. Why did I do that? Why? I'm not sure what to do at that second stage there. Oh, I almost got back in this thing again. Wonder if you can cheese that. Oh, I left that way too late. Wait. Yep. Oh. Oh. E. So what do we do here? It doesn't seem to activate unless I go in front of it, but then... Am I stuck? Oh no, okay. You can't be doing that. Oh! I'm not a fan of this at all. Not a fan. Oh! That's getting really close as well. Oh, fuck! You son of a bitch! Bloody Robotnik. Okay. Ah. Oh. I feel like it's getting a little bit closer as well. I've probably got a couple more hits in on him as well. Ho 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 ho. Right, he's got way more hits and... Oh no! I was nowhere near anything there! That's nonsense. Okay, we're almost there though. I think we got this. We do got this. I appreciate the support, Jiggy. We can do this. No. We can do this. Immediately dies. Yeah, I'm not even sure what hit me on that. I think it was the orb. But either way, it was bullshit. Ah, man, that's just me being impatient. I'm trying to see if I can get into that little gap that I was getting into, see if that does anything. But it's not looking like it. Oh, I was almost there. Come on then. Oh. Yeah, the hitbox on the lightning doesn't seem that bad. So definitely that orb is pretty fucked. I still can't believe that 5 or 6 year old me did this. 5 or 6 year old me was an absolute badass. Fuck. Come on. I mean, that was way too slow getting to him there. Oh, little nose scratch almost killed me there. Ah, fuck. Let's not pay attention enough there. You okay, dear? What are you doing? Wow. Sorry, there's a doggy right here. I can't. She's hiding from the camera. But she is here. Yeah, let's do this. Let us do this. Ah, I almost got in his thing as well. I'm really determined to try and do that at some point. Okay, maybe this time. Fuck you! My hitbox is so big I'm just giving it the widest arc possible. It's so silly. Oi. Oh. Oh, that was close. Oh, fuck that, man! That orb is the absolute fucking worst. This is totally doable though. It's just, it takes a long time. Yep. Yeah. I feel like younger me must have had a lot of lives here and sussed out that orb pretty early. Cause I don't know how I would have completed this. Or just got lucky with continues or something. I don't know how anybody completes this. Get fucked, orb. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh man, how many hits do you need, Robotnik? Come on now. Oh, this is so tense now, I don't like it. Yes! Come here, you bastard. Where are you going? What are you doing now? What is going on now? Is this where he teleports to the Mega Drive game? What's he doing? Oh yeah, fuck you. What's going on? Chaos Emerald 2 times 2000. I guess that's the end. That's very anticlimactic. Sonic left. Special bonus. Yeah, where's the fanfare? I feel a bit let down here, game. Is that it? We're not even going to go past this screen? Well, there's my score. Take note. Oh! Oh, he's going to give us a song. He's going to sing. Master System version. Sonic the Hedgehog. Original character design. Okay. Well, there we go. That's Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System. Here are the credits. Here are the lovely people that made this fantastic game. Like, legitimately, this is a very good game. So, is just one person program this? Is that what we're saying? One person program that. That's crazy. Graphic design. Also one person? I would definitely recommend... This is partly why I wanted to play some Master System games, because I feel like there's a lot of stuff like this. And this is Sonic the Hedgehog. You wouldn't think Sonic the Hedgehog was, like, obscure or anything, but I feel like not a lot of people have played the Master System games, or the Game Gear games, because they would probably just assume that they're like, backwards ports, but they're not. Yuzo Kushiro? What? No wonder the music's amazing. I had no idea. I feel like actually I did know that, but I've forgotten. But that's crazy. Obviously the Streets of Rage guy, if you weren't aware, I'm sure you're aware, Jiggy. But he made the music for Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3. Presented by Sega. End. Is that it? Got any little... Any good stuff? Anything to do? No? Is that it? Thanks, Sonic. Thanks for the good times. But also the bad times. I'm gonna just, in case, like, put a save state here, just so I've got it. Boop. But that's that. Cool. I'm gonna switch over to the other camera. 2 seconds. There we go. Excellent. So that was roughly 2.5 hours then to get through that. So about 90 minutes. Probably a little bit less just with the preamble and the wait. So maybe about 2.25 hours maybe to do that. It's not too bad, I would say. I want to say 90 minutes is not 2 hours. 120 minutes. Stupid. Yeah, I'm glad I could get through that. And it was cool to see some of that stuff. Because I said I've probably not seen a lot of that since I originally completed it, which would have been just under 30 years ago at this point. Which is very upsetting to think about. I'm about to be 35 very soon. And I definitely completed this when I was probably 6, maybe 5, depends when it was. But that was cool. I'm pretty sure I've already got Sonic 2 ready to go. So I'm definitely... Yeah, Sonic 2 right there. Let's have a little preview of Sonic 2 actually. Shall we? Here's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. A little next time on the Master System Saturday stream. Here's Tails is showing up for some reason. Robotnik's stealing him. Just let him steal him. Just let him. Tails looking a little bit more brown than he usually does. So yeah, this is what I'm going to do next week then. Is we're going to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Master System, which again, completely different version. Even though this screen looks very much like the Mega Drive / Genesis version, this is in fact again a completely different game. 1992 this came out. apparently, let's just have a quick check. Yeah, it starts with a minecart. Look how cool this screen looks, for one, on a Master System. This is the stuff that really impressed me. Like, the graphics in these games are really impressive, I feel. I'm just going to jump in this pit. Oh, it's not even a bad pit. And you've got a roll where you can roll through the walls. Crazy. Crazy. I'm not going to play more than that though, because I'll end up getting caught up in the game. So yeah, so that's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. So I'm going to play that next week. Plan is to play through it all, so hopefully I can get through it in the one stream. And then from there, I don't actually know what I'm going to play after that. I'm probably going to stick with the Master System stuff. I might do something like the Master System version of Castle of Illusion, which I played quite a lot of in the Mickey Mouse game. Or I might try and maybe find something a bit more obscure. I might actually... I played Ninja, or The Ninja, on that test stream a month or two ago. I might do that. But we'll see. First up though is Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Master System. What I might do in the next week is try and maybe grab some of those Game Gear games, because those will come up a couple of times between yourself, Giggy, and Scientologist's Zone earlier. So I'm curious just to maybe do a compare and contrast on those, because I know that they are the same game, but they are just... I think the main difference is the cropped resolution. So you would only get a certain amount of this screen on the Game Gear version. So that'd be just a nice curiosity to see through the emulation stuff. But yeah, that's going to do it for the stream today. I appreciate everybody who came out and hung out and chatted through stuff. It's been a fun little nostalgia trip for myself, and hopefully you all as well. I will be, like I said, back next Saturday for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 at the same time, and continuing a Life is Strange playthrough on Wednesday as well. Although I'm thinking I might try and do a bit more of that as well, because I want to try and get through that a bit quicker, because I've missed a couple of weeks, but we'll see. But definitely next Saturday for Sonic, Wednesday for Life is Strange, and maybe some other stuff in between possibly. We shall see. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out, and have a great weekend, and hopefully chat to you all soon. And I should have got my stream thing ready so that I'm finished, but thanks very much. We'll see you all later. Bye.